Well, guys, thank you for joining me. This is Kara from iStampin.com. I appreciate you coming in on a Saturday afternoon and joining me for a Facebook Live. It's been a few weeks since I've done one. The month of May was really crazy. So one of the things that I wanted to ask y'all, and if I can figure out how to do a poll, I'll put it up on my Facebook business page, is what day would you like for me to do Facebook Lives? Fridays at that time really are not working for me. I think I was at 12:30 on Fridays, and pretty much for the whole month of May, it just didn't work. So I wanted to, hey Debbie, so what I want to do is, ask y'all, I'm open to your suggestions. The days that you would like may not work for me, but just kind of wanted to, ask y'all, and you can tell me what you think. Also, because I tried to go back on my Facebook page and find the last iStampin Live that I did, and I was having difficulties. So I'm just, scrapping the very last one. So in terms of the giveaway for that person, I apologize. But I do already have the giveaway already ready to give this to somebody next week. So the way that you entered the giveaway is you just share this video on your Facebook page and comment below that you shared it, and you will go into a drawing for a gift that I will give out next week. So here it is, and I wanted to show y'all. Hi, Ann. How are you today? Well, Debbie, I'm gonna put a poll up there. So yeah, okay. So Wednesdays or Thursdays. Okay, you're in your car. Well, there you go, Debbie. You can have some entertainment. But I wanted to show you the stamp set that I used for this little tag. It says, "Oh, darling, you are fabulous." This is one of our new stamp sets. It's called Stitched All Around, and it's with a bundle. It's got a really cute framelit set. So I thought that was so cute, and I was so excited to use one of our colors that I've been just hoping that Stampin' Up! Would bring back is Coastal Cabana. So I stamped that in the Coastal Cabana, and then I backed it up with the cardstock. So I was so excited when this color came back into our color revamp. So anyway, that's how you will be entered into the drawing, and then next week I'll choose the winner. Okay, so the next thing is my host code for June. So on any order that you place in my online store, except if it's $150 or more, use my host code and I will send you a free gift. It's usually around the second week of the following month, because the whole month goes by, I accumulate all those orders, and then at the end of the month I will place the order for your free gift. So it's about a 2-week turnaround time from when I get the box from Stampin' Up! And for me to package it and send it out to you. So so here's the hostess code right here, and here is my online store. If for any reason, if you forget to attach the hostess code to your order, just send me a quick email and I can call Stampin' Up! And add it for you. But like I said, if it's $150 or more, don't use that code, because you will forfeit the hostess rewards that you have earned on your own. But you still will receive a gift from me. Okay. Hey, Joyce, how are you today? Okay, so let's see. I've got some other housekeeping things. Oh, one of the things that I wanted to also put out there is I have had a few customers ask me if I am bringing back the iStampin Club. So what that was is, and I'll go ahead and show you the card that we're going to be making today while I'm talking to you. The iStampin Club, it's like a hostess club. So you have either 3 or 6 people in this club, and you commit to spending, if there's 6 of you, you commit to spending $25 before tax and shipping for 6 months. And then what happens is the hostess rewards will rotate between the 6 of y'all. So each month you're guaranteed, or at least 1 month, let me say, 1 month you're guaranteed to be the hostess and receive all of the rewards that the group has accumulated. If you want to be in just a group of 3, and you can guarantee to be a hostess twice, you just have to spend $50 within that 6 months time. So I'm putting it out there. I haven't done one in a while, but I had some customers inquire about it and ask me if I was going to do that. So I will be more than happy to start that up again. When you do join, you will receive a goodie bag from me at the end of your 6-month commitment. So that's just my way of saying thanks. So anyway, I will put that in the blog post today. You can comment that you want to join the club. If I have more than 6, I'll start a waiting list, so we can just go from there. And I've got to take a sip of my iced tea. Whoops. I'm getting a little dry mouth. Hey Sonia, hey Ann, how are y'all today? Okay, let's see. Okay, so let me ask y'all, do y'all want me, because what I thought I would do today is go through the catalog. I know that most of y'all, or hopefully most of y'all, have received one either from me, or if you're a demonstrator, obviously you've gotten one. So what would y'all like for me to do? The card first, or to flip through the catalog? Y'all tell me. I know this is a cute card. I love this stamp set, this bundle card. Okay, y'all want to see the card. Okay, well, let me show you what I'm using. This is one of the new bundles from the catalog. It's called Varied Vases, and it when you do the bundle, it comes with the stamp set and the punch. So you do save 10% when you do it as a bundle. And so the colors that I chose for the card today are Coastal Cabana. I'm sure that's not a surprise. Lovely Lipstick, and then this Grainy Apple Green. So Lovely Lipstick, that's one of our new in colors, and then this Grainy Apple Green, this is part of our new revamp, and I love this color. It is just so pretty. And then for the cardstock, you'll just need your Whisper White. I went ahead and picked out Powder Pink. I thought the Lovely Lipstick would just be a little too harsh for the background, and then the Grainy Apple Green is going to be the card base. So let's start out there, and then I'll show you the other products as we make the card. Okay, so let me put this off to the side. I think I can move some things around. Okay, so the first thing that I've done is cut the Grainy Apple Green to a note card size. If you are watching this for the first time, or just this is the first time that you're watching me, I guess I should say, is the note card is my favorite size. I just absolutely love this size. So it's 5 by 7, and then I went ahead and scored it at 3.5. And I'm gonna go ahead and fold it and burnish it on the score line. And then I don't know if you can see it here, I used our Hexagons Dynamic Texture Impressions Embossing Folder just to give it a little bit of, like a background. So why don't we go ahead and do that. Hey, Carol. Hey, Leanne. Oh, thanks. I love this color combination. I thought it was really pretty. So I've got my Big Shot right here. And the camera is going to be just a little shaky, so I apologize for that. Okay, so with this embossing folder, if you do not have one of these dynamic embossing folders, it is thicker, so you don't need the bottom plate. And because I only want to emboss the front and the card is going to be landscape, I'm just going to slide it in like so. And then just make sure it's straight. And then the embossing folder is going to go sideways. And then now you put a plate on top of your embossing folder and just run it through. Oh, you keep going back and forth about ordering it? Well, hopefully, Carol, this will change your mind. It's really fun. And so that's what our background looks like. Let me move this away. And let me show you something. So when you use these the thicker embossing plates, can you see how my card kind of shrunk? And that's normal just because of the dimension that's on the front of this card. So it kind of like, you know, it shrinks. It's using some of the cardstock. So you're going to see that you have just a little bit of a lip hanging over. You know, you can either make your cardstock a little bit longer, like maybe 7 1/8 or something like that. This doesn't really bother me, that it kind of makes the card a little bit smaller. But what I do is I just have this little tabletop trimmer, and I just come in and just trim off the excess. So you can see, I mean, that's just a sliver. So now it's all together. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and do our stamping, because that's, there are a lot of little pieces. And you know, I'm so organized when I start this. Okay, there they are. And then everything just gets all messy. Okay, so let me go and tell you this. These are powder pink and Whisper White. We're going to layer these on top of another. The powder pink measures, put my notes here. Powder pink is 3.5 by 2 3/4. The Whisper White is 3 1/4 by 2 1/2. And we'll put these on top of each other in just a minute. And then what I have here is just a scrap piece of Whisper White cardstock to do all the stamping. Hopefully that will be enough. And if not, I can grab some more. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the Coastal Cabana first. Now, when I made this card last night, I noticed that my Coastal Cabana stamp pad was really, really juicy. The detail of the vase, it was like bleeding all into one another. So you may experience the same thing. All I did is I just took a paper towel and just kind of blotted the top of the stamp pad just to kind of absorb some of that extra ink. It still kind of bled a little bit. Here you can see. So I think, you know, as I use this stamp pad more, the results will get better. So, you know, if you see that, don't get discouraged. Just try to, you know, absorb some of that ink, and hopefully that will eliminate that problem. And I'm going to go ahead and use my Stampin' Pierce mat, since this is photopolymer. Oh, and let me show you this really quick. I'm getting a lot better with opening up our new stamp pads. And I've seen some pictures where the stamp pads have buckled on the side, and I think that's not a design flaw, it's user flaw. They're not opening it up upright. So how you open it up, I like just to hold it in my left hand. I'm left-handed, and just flip it up. So all you do is you just flip it straight up and then just slide. That's it. Super easy. It's, you know, different from our old stamp pads, so I think it's just going to be muscle memory for you to, you know, for me it was definitely awkward at first, but the more that I use it, the better it gets. Hey Jewel, how are you today? Hey Dawn, how are you? Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to stamp the vase in Coastal Cabana. Now this, our punch, you know, it has, you kind of have to work around where the image is for the punch. So as you can kind of see, I need to trim this off a little bit. So that could be, you know, just a challenge. I mean, it's not like a big challenge or anything like that. It's just, hold on. kind of like fitting a puzzle piece into a puzzle. Okay. So you will be, you know, punching out pieces of objects that you won't need. So just toss them. It's no big deal. Okay, so there's our vase. Right there. How cute is that? I love how it just punches out perfectly. To close it, just slide it away and then just flip it over. And then just make sure you have closed it, you know, completely. And that's how it works. Really easy. Okay, so let's see here. All right, so let's do our flowers next. And I am using Lovely Lipstick for both the solid. There's the solid image and then the outline image. So for the solid image, I'm going to stamp off once, and then I'm going to come back with the outline image and stamp over it. I bet it is, Dawn. Oh my gosh. Dawn was the person that introduced me to Stampin' Up! Years ago. Can you believe, Dawn, that was back in 2003. Can you believe that? Okay, so I'm just going to stamp off here. Okay, and we need 2 of these. Okay, and then now I'm flipping it over. Actually, oh, and I want to show y'all this. This is the new Stamp Chamois. No, it's not the Stamp Chamois. It's the Simply Chamois. Yes, Simply Chamois. And this is our new cleaning cloth, if that's what you want to call it. I just keep it in our Slimline DVD clear stamp case. And it's just wet, and then I can just hold and just clean it off, and it's wonderful. I love this thing. So you can see here it's nice and thick. So you just wet it down with water, wring it out, and then keeping it in here keeps it a lot moister for a lot longer. So y'all, if you have not picked up one of these, oh my gosh, yes. Yep, I remember you did have a party. Yep, I do remember that. So anyway, if you haven't gotten one of these, guys, you got to get one of these. This is like a must-have. Okay, so I can remove this now. And I've got to make sure I keep track of all these little small stamps so I don't lose them. Okay, and then I'm just going to come, and I'm going to do this without getting my head in the camera, so hopefully I do it perfectly. That's not too bad. There we go. So y'all can see here how you just get that cute little outline. All right, so now I'm gonna come, ooh, let's do this one first. So I'm gonna come in and punch out the tulip. Okay, so there's the first one. And then let's get the second one. And I'm a little nervous, guys, so it's crazy how not doing a Facebook Live for a few weeks gets you all jumbled. Okay, where'd it go? Hold on. Ah. Okay, that's the plain one. Let me move this so I don't get ink everywhere. Okay, I've lost it. Did it fall? Oh, here it is, I bet. It's on the floor. Okay, so there's our 2 tulips. Let me get all this trash out of the way. Okay, so the last thing I need to stamp and punch out is the leaf. So here we go. You need the solid image and the outline. And I'm going to be stamping those in Granny Apple Green. Going to do the same thing where I'm going to stamp off the solid image one time and then stamp normal strength in the outline. So that's a nice little trick if you've never known that, to lighten up your stamps. Get this out of the way. Okay, put these over there. Let me clean this really quick. You want my nerve pill? Debbie, I've already taken them. Oh my gosh. How wet do you leave it? You know, Anne, I mean, it's just damp. It's not like super. When it gets really wet, the color gets a lot darker purple, but when you squeeze it out, you know, it's just a damp. It's not like, you know, it's not dripping wet or anything like this. And I really just keep it in this just to make it easier for me to clean. This is kind of like a nice little base to hold on to when you're wiping off the stamps. But it does keep it moisture. Like before I kept it in here, I would have to go and get this wet, you know, a few times throughout the day. If I was stamping in the morning, let's say, and I had to step away, you know, if I came back an hour later, more than likely this would be, you know, too dry. So keeping it here in our thin clear stamp case, it definitely will keep it wetter for a long time. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, so let's see here. Let's get our solid image. And Greeny Apple Green, I love this color. It's just so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to stamp off once. And how does this one work? Okay, so I'm going to come over here and stamp this way. All right, let me clean off my stamp and then get the outline. And then we can start putting this card together. Okay, ooh, that was perfect. Look at me. Go, Kara. It doesn't happen very often without my head being right there in the middle. Okay, so like here, you may think that this is closed, but it's not, so make sure it completely snaps closed. Oh, and I see I didn't do this one with the red either. Okay, so y'all just make sure that when you're using these new stamp pads that you look at the edge, you know, and make sure that they're completely closed. I don't know if they can dry out that way. I just know that, you know, air can get to it, and that's not a good thing. All right, so let's go ahead and slide this in. And let's punch out this leaf, and we will be all done with the punch. Okay. This one's... There we go. Okay. Okay, so got all my trash to the one side of here. All right, so here we go. We've got all of our pieces, and let's go ahead and bring in our piece of white cardstock. Now, here you can see that I stamped some stems for the tulips. That is stamped directly on the Whisper white cardstock. So we're going to do a little bit of masking. So just get out a Post-it note. You can see here, this is one that I used yesterday. The other thing that you're going to want to do is to just kind of place your vase where you would like it on the cardstock. And then you'll need to get out this thin stamp. Let's see, where is it? Oh, there it is. And it is pretty long, so that's why you need to have a Post-it note to do some masking. So let's go ahead and put it on our block, and we do need Granny Apple Green again. Oh, I love that embossing folder too, Jewel. Oh, thanks, Leanne. I've, you know, it's just been a month since I've done an iStampin Live, and it's just crazy how, you know, once you kind of get out of the habit, the nerves come back. The nerves are always there, but today it's a little bit more than normal. Okay. All right, so I think I'm going to do it about right there. And if I mess up, I'll just flip it over. So I'm going to move this. I'll put my Post-it note about right there. Okay, crap. Okay, well, if I mess up, I have to cut another one because I just got ink all over that one. Okay, so let's do a stem this way. You know, so just kind of think about, you know, how tulips usually are in a vase. Okay, let's see. Nope, that's good. It's a little bit higher into the, well, no, I guess that's good. And you know, if I want to make the stems a little bit shorter, you know, I can always raise the vase, but I'll put it about right there. What do y'all think? All right, so let me close this. Okay, made sure that's completely closed. Okay, so what we're going to do now is go ahead and attach the vase, and I am using a combination of our mini Stampin' Dimensionals and our regular one. So I'm just going to put one dimensional, regular size one at the bottom of the vase, and then one of our mini ones here, kind of like at the neck of the vase. And just making sure, okay, whoops, let me move this over just a tad. Just don't want it to show. Okay, there we go. All right, and that just goes right there. Okay, and then I've got my two little tulips, and the mini dimensionals work perfectly for this size little item. So go ahead and put two, one on each. And we'll put one tulip there. Now I will say with these new stamp pads, I do get a lot of ink on myself, and I think as I get better, that should eliminate. So if you're seeing all this ink, that's where it's coming from. And one right there. Let's kind of move this one that way. Kind of make these a little bit further apart. There we go. I think that looks better. Okay. All right, now for the leaf. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck it behind the vase. And for this, I'm going to need a glue dot because it's going to go under the dimensionals. So just grab a glue dot and just put it at the bottom of the leaf. And so I'm just going to gently just raise up that vase and then just tuck it right there. And I forgot to do something. I did this before I attached it. Let's see if it will work. I kind of took my bone folder and kind of curled it up. There we go. So that's what it looks like all put together. That was really easy. I mean, you know, the most part was, you know, stamping and punching out all the little tiny pieces. And then I've got, I'm going to stamp hello on here, and then we can put the card together. Let me clean off my stem. I love this, guys. I love it. So much better than the Stampin' Scrub, in my opinion. That's good, but this is easier. Now, it does get dirty. You know, if you're one of those people that, and it's like, oh, I don't want it to get dirty. It is washable, so that's another nice feature of the Simply Chamois. Ink on your hands is normal. Yes, Debbie. And you should be you should have no problem opening up these stamp pads. Oh, thanks, Dawn. Oh, let me get my thing right here, and I'm just going to stamp hello off to the right. There we go. Perfect. Clean out my stamp. Okay. This one is a little bit tighter, so I'll just have to keep using that one a little bit more. All right, so now let's go ahead and just attach this to our powder pink. So I've got some snail right here. Oops. Okay, and just making sure that's even. That looks good. All right, now I am using our, what do we call this? Our polka dot tulle ribbon. So this is one of the new ribbons in our annual catalog. It is so pretty. Whoops. Let's try this again. So it's a little over a 1/2 inch wide, but I just absolutely love it. And I'm going to tie it around the front and tie a bow. So let me just cut off. That should be enough. And the bow is going to go off to the right. And what I like to do when I tie bows is to go ahead and tie a knot. And that really helps me tie a better bow. It keeps the ribbon from slipping. So that's a little tip if you've never done that before and have issues with tying bows and, you know, not being able to keep the ribbon from slipping. Okay, I'm going to stop fiddling with this, I promise. Okay. Okay, so now we can come in and just attach our stamped panel right there. And I am going to use, oh, there they are. I'm going to use Stampin' Dimensionals. I'm glad y'all like this project. Okay. And then that's just going to go right here. I think it looks crooked to me. If you don't press down too hard on the dimensionals, you can adjust it like that. So once you know it's nice and straight, just kind of press down a little bit more, and they'll be attached well. And then just to finish it off, I'm just using our rhinestones. Now this is our old packaging. I still have these laying around, so that's, I'm just going to use these up first before I open up one of the new packages. So if you see that, that's the reason why. Come here, guy. So what I like to do, okay, if this one's going to work with me, what I like to do is to kind of put them in like a little triangle. Where the heck did it go? Okay, just get another one. You know, kind of like make a little visual triangle. And then I'll get one of the medium size rhinestones. Come on, work with me, guys. I usually use my paper piercer for this, and it's not in my office at the moment, so doing it with scissors is causing me a challenge. Well, crap. I've got glue. Oh. Okay. I promise this is a lot easier. I'm making it look like a mess. There we go. So yes, I screw up and mess up things too. Sometimes my customers think that I'm perfect. I am far from perfect when it comes to crafting. It's just when you do YouTube videos, you can edit all that stuff out. Hey Lynn, how are you doing? Okay, so that is the card. I hope y'all like it. You can give me some thumbs up or let me know what you think. It's a lot of fun. Again, that was using the Varied Vases bundle. And here's the punch right here. So that is in, this is one of the new sets from the new annual catalog. And like I said earlier, you save 10% when you buy it as a bundle. But, so I hope y'all liked that. Thank you, Joyce. Thanks, Ann. I'm glad. Thanks, Debbie. Oh, I love this color, Lynn. This is the new Granny Apple Green. So it's just so pretty. It's just like, it just screams spring and summer to me. So that's why I wanted to use it today. But if I will kind of go through the catalog really quickly. Also, yes, so for those that joined a little bit later, when you share this video, you will be entered into a drawing for a giveaway that I will have next week. I've already got it all packaged up for you. So I will choose a winner randomly, and I will send this to him. Also, I mentioned this at the beginning. If I'm going to put up a poll, if I can figure out how to do it, about possibly switching my iStampin lives. I was saying that Friday just hasn't been working for me lately. So I was going to, put it out there to see what days y'all would like, and if it works with my schedule, I can definitely look into that. So it's just, the month of May just went by, and it just wasn't a good month for iStampin Live. But I wanted to show y'all this. This is one of the things that I did. I included in my catalogs to my preferred customers. So if you have not received a Stampin' Up! Catalog, reach out to me, and I'll discuss with you how you can get your free catalog. But this is a nice little color coach that Stampin' Up! Created for us to be able to share with our customers. So I wanted to show you this just in case you received one and you were kind of confused by it, didn't really know what this was. So it's 2 pages of showing our in colors. So these are the new latest in colors that will go through 2020. And then these are our in colors from last year. So we have 1 more year of these colors. And what they've done is they've done a really nice color combo. So if you see here with Lovely Lipstick, I used these colors today. I looked at this to come up with this card. The powder pink is not in this color combination, but it very well could. You could have that little color right next to it. But the way this works, you can either keep it together like this, or you can cut it apart. You see all the cut lines, and then you can take a hole punch and put like a little book ring in there to keep it together. You could staple it, however you want. But I just wanted to explain that to my customers who received this, if they were kind of confused by that. But, well, let me ask y'all, do y'all want me to go through the catalog? Because if you don't, then, I don't want to waste your Saturday. I know it's a Saturday. So, if y'all already have the catalog and, don't want me to, or one of the things that I was going to do when I get all of my products, I can share that too. I can do like a haul. So would that be better? You like the haul? Yeah, okay. Well, you know what? I'll do the haul regardless, Lynn. Okay, just tell us your favorites. Okay, well, this is what I'll do. I'll show you what I ordered. Some of this stuff I already have, but I tried to be I had to be a little bit, I had to have some control. I couldn't order everything or my husband would kill me. So, so I tried to be good. I feel like I was. Okay, so this is what I love our kits. I love our card kits. I get every one that comes out, but I only got one of this one. But I got the Notes of Kindness card kit. I love the look. It makes a great gift item because it comes with everything, and you can see everything right here that that you need. I mean, other than I like to have extra adhesive, my scissors, things like that, like my normal toolkit. But I love these card kits. I use them for customers. They're great gifts. It comes in a nice box. You could either wrap ribbon around it and put your little gift tag, or you can even wrap it in wrapping paper. So I got the Notes of Kindness. I already have these 2. I did not get the calligraphy one. I had to make the decision to only get one card kit. So the other one was I liked it better than this one. But this one's cute. Definitely the brush lettering is extremely popular. So it's good if you want to learn how to do some brush lettering. Okay, let's see. The Time for Tea, I wavered on this one. I went ahead and decided not to get this one right now. I probably will get this a little bit later, but I think it's really pretty, especially if you like to go to, what do they call where you go for like a tea, like the tea rooms, things like that. Here's the stitched all around. So this is the stamp set that I used to do this, to make the little tag, and just some really cute little projects. And I did get the bundle, so make sure that if you want that, the bundle has some really, really cute pieces to it. So I think there's some scallops in there. which I love scallops. And this one, Accented Blooms on page 19. Oh my gosh, I have been waiting to order this one. So I got that stamp set. And I was so happy to see this punch carry over into the annual catalog. You know, this is the punch that coordinated with the Truly Gentleman or True Gentleman suite from our Occasions catalog. So I was really happy to see that. Notes of kindness, yes, and definitely. So I got that. I got Botanical Bliss here on page 20 and the bundle. I love these tags. I don't know if y'all have noticed these, but it cuts out these pretty, let me bring it down a little bit, these pretty edges. I just love that. I love making tags. I need to make more of them. I always have, you know, good intentions to make really pretty tags, and I'm gonna make myself do it with this. I just thought this was so pretty. I like Another Wonderful Year. I'll probably hold on. Well, I did not get that, so that's on my wish list. This Animal Outing, this is adorable. I received the stamp set at Onstage back in April, so I had to get the thinlits that match this. I think this is so cute. I also got the coordinating designer series paper. I just think this is going to be a really fun stamp set. I mean, look at the projects they made with it over here. I mean, this is super elaborate. If you want to make something like for a baby gift, or, you know, if you're still having babies yourselves, this would be a really cute to put into the nursery. Okay, what else did I get? This Treat Time, I was considering this, went back and forth, but I got something else that it has a similar shape, so I decided to pass on this. I do like it. It's cute. That may be something that I get a little bit later. Same thing with the Best Bunny. I think this is adorable, but I thought, you know, that's, for me, it screams Easter time. So I thought, you know, that's something that I can get later. Detailed with Love, that's what I got with the Share What You Love suite that we were able to get early in the month of May. This Around the Corner, I got this at Onstage. That was a stamp set that I won during Prize Patrol. And then, of course, Varied Vases. That's what we use today. So I think that's definitely a must-have. And then this I got, this Darling Label punch box. So this kind of shaped reminded me of the Treat Time. So that's, I chose this over the that bundle. But again, it comes with an exclusive stamp set and this punch. So this is the only way to get that punch, is to purchase this punch box. So I thought this was really pretty. Again, you know, great gift item. It comes in this cute little metal tin, and I'm such a sucker for the kits. I like the exclusiveness, the inclusiveness, I guess I should say. Oh, and this is wonderful. The Itty Bitty Greetings. So, you know, they retired, what was it called? I can't even remember now. That stamp set that was just like a must-have, Teeny Tiny Wishes. So when they came out with the Itty Bitty Greetings, I just had to have it. I love that, you know, it's different. It's a little bit larger and all the different fonts. So that's definitely a must-have if you're a card maker, in my opinion. Didn't get the Pops of Petal. It's pretty. I'll have to, you know, that's on my list. Let's see here. I'm so glad that they kept Coffee Cafe. I love that. And this too, this Hold On to Hope. I got this late in the spring, and I don't think I ever used that I used it as a project, so that's really pretty. I got this, the Broadway Birthday. If you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, for the month of June, this suite right here is going to coordinate with Paper Pumpkin. So if that's something that you're interested in and want to get June's kit, you just need to sign up by June 10th to guarantee for you to get that kit. I'll have my link to order Paper Pumpkin through me. It's $19.95 a month if you are a recurring subscriber. It did have a slight increase if you just want, you can do month to month, where you just, pay, where you don't put in your credit card information. There was a slight increase. I'm not sure, maybe $21, I think. And shipping's already included in that price. The only thing that you would add to that is tax. So this is really cute. I also got the specialty designer series paper, but I did get the bundle. So I'm really excited to see what Paper Pumpkin's going to be like for this month, to have it coordinate with the stamp set inside our catalog. I thought that was really neat. Let's see, what else did I order? I only got one birthday set. I usually go crazy over those, but I held myself to one. I did get this little twinkle bundle. I know this is like shown, kind of goes with babies, but really you can use this for a lot of different things. I just think it's just so pretty. I saw this in person at On Stage and I just loved it. And then I got the designer series paper, and I also got the baker's twine. It's silver and petal pink and silver and pool party. So here you can see I used the silver and white on the free gift, even though I clipped it to a gold library clip. Not a problem. You can always mix your metals together. So I just think that is just so cute. I love it. And then let's see here. I didn't get any of the holiday stuff, even though it's really pretty. I love this mistletoe stamp set, and I love the designer series paper. So I'll definitely get this later in the summer, before, when the hustle and bustle starts to happen with making our Christmas cards and projects for the holidays. Beautiful Promenade. That's really pretty. I passed on that for right now. Let's see here. This is really pretty too. This is probably the next stamp set that I'll get, the Healing Hugs. I definitely think it's nice to have a stamp set that, it's a sympathy, especially if somebody's in the hospital, things like that, because it's always such a hard card to make. So I think this is really pretty, and this is using the distinctive stamp. This is a patented design that Stampin' Up came with, so it kind of gives you that depth of perception, but the stamp is actually flat. So they had a couple of those in the occasions and celebration catalog, so if you got those, then you're familiar with how that works. It's really a unique concept. This Love You to Pieces, this is really cute. I definitely can see this being used during, the Autism Awareness Month. If you don't know, my son has autism, but, for whatever reason, I don't really like to promote, I don't know why, the autism awareness. I've never done anything for it. I don't really know why I've never done anything. I guess it's just, it's not that I keep it a secret that he has autism. It's just, I'm not sure. It's never something that I've wanted to promote. But anyway, it is cute. I could definitely see this is going to be very popular for that. And maybe that will be something that I'll get to do. All right, let's see here. What else did I get? That may be it. This Tropical Chic, the Tropical Escape Suite, this is definitely on my wish list. I had to have some what's the word? I had to stop spending money, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So this is definitely on the wish list. I love all these colors, especially living in Florida. People here are probably like going, you didn't get that one? But no, I could only get so much. And then Oh, and then I did get this, the abstract impressions. I thought that was really pretty. So I got the stamp set and the bundle. And I think I already have this paper. I think I got that, the Garden Impressions during my pre-order. So I didn't pick that up. And then I also have the Lily Pad Lake. That was something that I received at On Stage. Or no, I did the product premiere pre-order. So I got that. And hopefully you can't hear my husband talking in the background. He's outside. And then the Rooted in Nature, the Nature's Poem, I got that also during our pre-order. And then let me show you I don't think I got any other stamps. So that wasn't too bad. I thought I really did well. Didn't get the painted glass. This is also a new bundle. That's not going to go on my wish list. I'm not crazy about it, to be quite honest. I also got the Pick a Pennant. That was during a pre-order, so I've had that for a month. And let's see. And then, of course, the Love What You Do. That's the Share What You Love suite. I love, love, love this paper. If you have not put this on your wish list, if you have not put the stamp set in that paper on your wish list, it's a must. It is just so, so pretty. Thank you, Anne. It's always so hard to, you know, to figure out what you want. Okay, so pretty much have all the stamp pads. I did get the collection. So with the paper, you know, I've kind of showed you what I got. So I love that they started doing this 6x6 designer series paper stacks. I love, but the 12x12s were just so huge for me because I only make cards. I don't do any scrapbooking. So I love that they reduced it to a 6x6. So I did pick up the Brights and Subtles. And I already have the new in colors, but I'll probably get this in the 2017, 2019 in colors. Yes, restraint is extremely hard. I agree. And then I picked up the colored doilies right here. And I already have the pearlized. I got that in the Share What You Love bundle. And then for the embellishments, I did really, you know, I had to start having some restraint, like Anne said. I already had the faceted dots from the previous Share What You Love bundle, but I did get the glitter enamel dots. I love those. And then I already had the Share What You Love pearls. Everything else I was like, okay, I can get later. I did get these new in color flower buttons. I thought those were really cute. You know, I love these blossom elements, but you know, as if you send these in a card, there's no way that, I mean, they're going to just get ruined, you know, unless you do some kind of padded stuff. Now for tags and projects and things like that, you know, if you're handing the person the gift, these are beautiful. So that may be something that I'll pick up a little bit later. The same thing with the tinted faceted buttons. They come in the new in colors. You know, they're very thick. They're very pretty, don't get me wrong, but, you know, as a card maker, they're a little impractical when it comes to putting them in envelopes. But for, you know, gift tags, gift packaging, things like that, they're going to be a wonderful item. All right, now for the ribbon, I got the 1/4-inch mini striped ribbon, which I think is just absolutely adorable. I got it in Bermuda Bay and Poppy Parade. I held off on the Gorgeous Grape. Purple is my favorite color, if you can believe, but I held off on getting Gorgeous Grape because I just want to see how much of the purple I'm truly using. I know purple isn't a color that a lot of people like. So, you know, if I find myself using a lot of the new purple cardstock, I may come back and pick it up because I'm sure it's going to be really pretty. I already have all of the 1/8 inch grosgrain ribbon in all the new in colors, and then also the polka dot tulle ribbon. I did get the 1/2 inch textured weave ribbon in Greeny Apple Green. I think that ribbon's going to be wonderful for for the summer. And I got all of the mini ruffled ribbon with all the colors in colors from last year. This ribbon, we had something similar to this a couple of years ago, and I love the ruffle. It's just so feminine, and so if it's like the ribbon from the previous time, it's really, really easy to work with. And then I showed y'all that I got the baker's twine. So I have all 3 colors now. And then I have the velvet ribbon from the Share What You Love bundle. I didn't get any of these, the tea room ribbon or the metallic ribbon. You know, that may be something that I get a little bit later. I just wanted all those other ribbons. I overlooked this one. I have to say, I should have gotten that one. The 3/8 inch cotton ribbon in real red. I'll have to pick that up later. And then I can't wait to order the new Stampin' blends and the colors. So once Stampin' Up lets us know that the new colors for the Stampin' blends are available, I will be getting all of the combo packs. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's going to be 11 new combo packs, or you can order them individually, but those will be, I will be on that like white on rice. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be able to use the Stampin' blends again. So the regular colors are back in stock. So if you didn't know that, you can go back and order, start ordering them now. And then of course the Simply Chamois, that's on page 206. And then the standard, that's the stamp case that I am using to house my Simply Chamois in. So I love that. And then I didn't get any new punches other than the one that came in with this kit. Well, no, I take that back. I did get some new punches, the bundles. So I got the Twinkle Builder and the one that's in, and the Vases Builder. Don't listen to me. Obviously, I don't know what I'm talking about. I didn't get the Elephant Builder or the Bunny Builder. You know, that was in the bundle, so I may get those later. And then I got obviously the framelits that come in the bundle. I did order the new Big Shot embossing mat. That's a neat little tool. And I didn't get any embossing folders. So there wasn't any that just were screaming at me. I'm sure I'm going to get some, but I had to stop. Okay, guys, well, that's it. That's my catalog little tour. And I'll put the cards back out that we made today. And I will do a haul once I get my products in. So, like I said, if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and don't have a catalog and would like to get one from me, reach out to me. And then here is the information for the June host code one last time. And, finally, just let me know what days you would like for iStampin Live, and we'll kind of come up with the game plan. Oh, thank you, guys. I'm so glad that y'all joined me today. And if you have any questions, just comment below. Make sure you share the video so that you can get into the drawing for this gift. I will be doing a random winner announcement next week. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.